Are you ready for a story that will blow your mind? A story where trust, betrayal, and secret deals collide in ways you wouldn't even believe. NikkiTaylor has just uncovered a shocking secret that has been hidden from Teyana, Taylor, and some of Hollywood's biggest celebrities. Yes, you heard that right. Secret deals, HIV fraud allegations, and a web of betrayal stretching far beyond TV shows and tabloids, all the way into courtrooms and private boardrooms. Imagine this. The people closest to you, your husband, Aaron Pierre, his best friend, Kelvin Harrison Jr., even your own mother, all scheming against you, while media networks and producers play a silent role in the game. Is this just personal betrayal, or is it part of a massive Hollywood and reality TV conspiracy? Today, we're taking you behind the scenes into that shadowy world, where secrets are leaking, the public is being manipulated, and celebrities are crossing every line to protect their image. Are you ready to see NikkiTaylor's bombshell revelation that could change the game for TeyanaTaylor and the entire industry? TeyanaTaylor's name has long been a symbol of trust and fame in the media. But today, what we are about to uncover is not just a celebrity scandal. It exposes an entire system built on betrayal, fraud, and manipulation. NikkiTaylor's bombshell revelations have shaken the backstage of Hollywood to its core, revealing secret deals that tabloids and TV shows have never dared to show until now. Imagine the people around you, the ones you trust the most, secretly plotting against you, and when those people are your husband, Aaron Pierre, and his best friend, Kelvin Harrison Jr. The shock factor multiplies. This isn't just personal betrayal. This is a network of betrayal, combining money, fame, and media influence into a web that almost no one can survive. During Teyana's golden career years, insiders allegedly began manipulating her contracts and financial statements, secretly redirecting her assets and deals. Aaron Pierre's loyalty is now in question, as leaked sources suggest he leaked Teyana's confidential business plans for his personal gain. And here comes the next shocking layer. Kelvin Harrison Jr., not just a best friend, but also a business partner. The two of them allegedly gained secret control over Teyana's brand and image, funneling millions into their own pockets while working with certain media producers to craft a narrative designed to manipulate public perception. But, as in every thriller, the insider's own ego and greed became their trap. Teyana's mother, previously a silent observer, suddenly emerged as a whistleblower in this conspiracy. Secret videos, audio recordings, and emails reached the courts and investigative journalists. With her intervention, this scandal expanded beyond private betrayal into a global media frenzy. The public is now realizing just how dark and calculated the world behind celebrity gloss really is. Leaked emails reportedly show Aaron Pierre and Kelvin Harrison Jr. misusing their positions to manipulate Teyana's contracts and sponsorships, shifting assets for their own financial benefit. Insider reports claim they secretly deposited millions into luxury properties and hidden accounts, all without Teyana's knowledge. But the shocking twist is that this plan wasn't just about money. It also included damaging her reputation and public image. Anonymous leaks and carefully crafted rumors were planted on tabloids and online platforms, designed specifically to question her credibility and public persona. And this is where NikkiTaylor's entry makes the story even more dramatic. Nikki herself, a controversial and well-connected figure, secretly gathered inside information and confirmed through her sources that this betrayal and fraud was systematic and premeditated. Imagine your most private life, your health, contracts, even family dynamics, being manipulated and exposed through the coordination of media and insiders. Nikki's investigative work has now fully exposed the network, how celebrities, their trusted friends and spouses, and media networks together create a complex web of deceit, presenting only a polished, entertaining narrative to the public. Public reactions have been just as shocking. On social media and forums, fans and followers are confused and outraged, speculating on how Teyana's mother, once a silent observer, eventually revealed the truth. Comments read, It's unbelievable how people you trust the most can plot against you, and an anonymous source declared. This isn't just betrayal, it's a full-scale manipulation scheme orchestrated behind the scenes. As the leak spread, tabloids and entertainment news platforms like VH1, Bravo, and E! News published exclusive insights, fueling the frenzy further and creating a narrative combining shocking revelations with celebrity drama. The most shocking layer of this story is that the betrayal in Teyana's personal life is directly linked to her professional empire. Aaron Pierre and Kelvin Harrison Jr. allegedly not only diverted money, but also secretly took control over her brand deals, endorsements, and contracts. The motive was not just greed but control and influence over Teyana's public image. Imagine every move you make being monitored and exploited by the people you love the most, and media networks covering it all up. When an insider network becomes this elaborate, public and media reactions are inevitable. After NikkiTaylor's revelations, news outlets sensationally presented the stories, and viewer interest skyrocketed. Fans and critics alike began supporting TeyanaTaylor. And discussions went beyond simple betrayal, now debating media ethics, celebrity privacy, and the influence of powerful insiders. It created a perfect storm where personal scandal combined with media manipulation to produce maximum engagement and shock factor, and this is exactly the point where this video reaches its climax. The combination of insider schemes, secret accounts, leaked emails, and manipulated narratives has turned TeyanaTaylor's world into a high-stakes battlefield. NikkiTaylor's bombshell revelations have begun unraveling this web. And now the public, media, and fans are analyzing every angle. Everything is tense. Legal action, media fallout, and personal betrayal have combined into a full-blown storm. From here, this video naturally begins where we will explore the scandal in more detail, including public reactions, investigative findings, and how Hollywood insiders and networks manipulated TeyanaTaylor's empire to advance their own agendas. When NikkiTaylor began exposing the secrets within TeyanaTaylor's inner circle, the public reaction went beyond mere shock. It quickly turned into outrage and disbelief. Insider sources revealed that Aaron Pierre and Kelvin Harrison Jr. had not only manipulated Teyana's financial statements and contracts, but were also secretly controlling her brand endorsement deals and public image. Leaked documents clearly showed millions being funneled into luxury property accounts, cleverly disguised so that Teyana would never notice. But this wasn't just about money. Their agenda was to systematically damage Teyana's reputation and manipulate public perception in their favor. Anonymous insiders claimed that VH1 and certain other network producers were actively involved in the scheme. They had carefully seeded rumors and exclusive scoops, designed specifically to question Teyana's credibility and image. Imagine feeling safe in your own home, only to realize that the people you trusted with your business and personal life were secretly manipulating every aspect of it and dragging the media into their game. NikkiTaylor's entry into the story made the situation even more explosive. She confirmed through her sources that this betrayal and fraud was systematic and premeditated, not a random leak or a misunderstanding. Secret meetings, phone call recordings, emails, and even hidden video clips all revealed that Aaron Pierre and Kelvin Harrison Jr. were using their positions to try to gain complete control over Teyana's empire. And it wasn't just financial control. They were also attempting to influence her public image and future projects. Public reactions on social media went viral. Fans and followers expressed disbelief and anger. How can someone you love betray you at this level? And this is not just a scandal, it's an orchestration. Anonymous insiders and investigative journalists leaked further details showing that luxury vacations, high-end purchases, and secret offshore accounts had been planned for months, all organized for personal enrichment. Teyana Taylor's mother became a critical figure in this unfolding drama. Once a silent observer, she secretly gathered evidence and provided it to courts and journalists. The material was shocking. Emails, audio recordings, and hidden camera clips showed Aaron Pierre and Kelvin Harrison Jr. discussing their plans. Her intervention completely reversed the narrative, giving Teyana's supporters and the public a glimpse of the truth. Leaked sources indicated that secret meetings were hosted to strategize ways to manipulate public perception. Press releases, social media leaks, and staged drama were all used to convince the public that TeyanaTaylor had flaws in her personal and professional reputation. This carefully orchestrated campaign, combining the insider network with media producers, created a perfect storm where betrayal and manipulation had maximum impact. And it didn't stop at internal betrayal or media manipulation. Sources claim that Aaron Pierre and Kelvin Harrison Jr. began renegotiating parts of Teyana's contracts to secure personal profits. NikkiTaylor's investigation also exposed that some contracts were deliberately delayed or mismanaged, decreasing the value of Teyana's projects and brand endorsements while increasing the insider's benefit. Insider's benefit. The public outrage and social media storm forced media outlets to continuously publish stories. E! News, Bravo, VH1, and even tabloid sections ran exclusive insights and inside scoops, fueling the frenzy further. Fans and critics debated how personal betrayal combined with corporate manipulation could corrupt the celebrity world. Discussions expanded to legal and ethical implications. Media ethics, insider manipulation, and celebrity privacy became dominant talking points. And here, the scandal took an even darker turn. NikkiTaylor's revelations showed that the betrayal network extended internationally. Certain business partners and offshore accounts were implicated. And the insider's plan was not just about financial control over Teyana's empire, but also about influencing her long-term career and public power. The sense of betrayal among the public and fans multiplied because the foundation of trust had been systematically destroyed. And the complicity of media networks made the betrayal even more visible and dramatic. Insider leaks also revealed a detailed breakdown of luxury spending and extravagant purchases. Expensive vacations, hidden properties, luxury cars, and high-end shopping were all organized entirely for the insider's personal benefit. According to NikkiTaylor's investigation, this was a carefully plotted game of money and fame, with every step designed to manipulate media and social influence. Public discussions speculated on how insiders and media had intentionally controlled Teyana's public perception, using every strategy possible to damage her reputation throughout this process. Teyana's mother's role became even more critical. She didn't just provide evidence. She guided the narrative, creating clear context for the public and journalists. Her intervention became a nightmare for the insiders. NikkiTaylor's revelations exposed the betrayal and fraud as a meticulously planned conspiracy, combining personal betrayal, financial manipulation, and media collusion all at once. And this is exactly where this video reaches its climax. The insider network. Luxury accounts, manipulated contracts, and media collusion all combined to create a full-scale scandal. Public interest and outrage are at their peak. Fans, followers, media outlets, and social platforms are dissecting every angle of this web. Every move has become critical for TeyanaTaylor's empire. NikkiTaylor's bombshells have exposed not just the betrayal, but the secrets of an entire industry. From here, this video naturally begins, where we will explore the fallout, the consequences, the legal battles, and the full media storm. Seeing how insiders and media networks are finally being confronted, and how TeyanaTaylor's empire and reputation are fighting to be restored. The storm that NikkiTaylor's revelations unleashed on TeyanaTaylor's world was far from over, as the leaks, recordings, and insider documents hit the public. The celebrity world and media landscape erupted into chaos. Fans, critics, and journalists were glued to every update, dissecting every move by Aaron Pierre, Kelvin Harrison Jr., and the networks that had allegedly conspired behind the scenes. The betrayal was no longer personal. It had escalated into a full-blown industry scandal, exposing the dark underbelly of Hollywood influence. manipulation, and greed. Legal action loomed on the horizon. Court filings hinted at potential civil and criminal investigations. Anonymous sources confirmed that attorneys representing TeyanaTaylor were preparing to confront the alleged perpetrators. Not just for financial fraud, but also for deliberate attempts to damage her professional reputation. The implications were massive. If proven, these actions could result in multi-million-dollar restitution, criminal charges, and a significant shakeup in the way insider networks operate in celebrity culture. Imagine the people you trusted to protect your career, your money, and your image, potentially facing public trials and legal consequences. It was Hollywood. Justice in real time. Media outlets went into overdrive. VH1, Bravo, E! News, and entertainment sections of major tabloids scrambled to cover every leaked email, every secret meeting, every anonymous confession. Headlines screamed of betrayal, fraud, and manipulation. TeyanaTaylor exposed, inside Hollywood's darkest secrets end. Celebrity empire sabotaged by those closest to her. Social media discussions exploded, with hashtags trending worldwide. Fans debated, speculated, and expressed outrage. One viral post read, "How do you even begin to trust anyone in Hollywood after this?" While another claimed this is bigger than any reality show drama. This is a full-scale conspiracy. Meanwhile, TeyanaTaylor herself became a symbol of resilience, while the insiders scrambled to control the narrative. She worked with her legal team, her mother, and trusted advisors to reclaim her empire and her image. Private investigators and journalists corroborated NikkiTaylor's findings, strengthening her position. Behind the scenes, high-level negotiations and settlements were being discussed, aimed not only at recovering financial losses, but also at exposing those who had conspired against her. The narrative was shifting from a story of betrayal to a story of justice and accountability. Insiders were now in damage control mode. Aaron Pierre, once perceived as loyal and trustworthy, faced severe backlash. His public appearances became scrutinized, his social media activity dissected, and anonymous tips revealed more alleged actions. Kelvin Harrison Jr., too, found his reputation under siege. Sources claimed he attempted to spin the story in his favor, but NikkiTaylor's meticulous documentation made it nearly impossible to refute the allegations. Even media producers implicated in the scheme found themselves under intense scrutiny. With speculation of internal probes and potential professional consequences, the public fallout was unprecedented. Fans flooded social media with support for Teyana, rallying around hashtags that emphasized justice and resilience. Influencers and commentators dissected the scandal, comparing it to classic Hollywood betrayals, but noting that the scale and systematic/nature of this conspiracy was unprecedented. Forums buzzed with discussions about ethics, loyalty, and the intersection of media, money, and celebrity influence. Every leaked document or insider tip ignited fresh outrage and debates, keeping the story alive for weeks on end. Even international attention followed, with offshore accounts and business partners. Implicated news outlets from multiple countries picked up the story, highlighting the reach and audacity of the alleged conspiracy. Financial analysts speculated on how these manipulations could impact Teyana's business ventures and the broader entertainment industry. Pop culture commentators dissected the scandal in podcasts, videos, and TV segments, making NikkiTaylor's revelations a defining moment in celebrity investigative journalism. And yet, amid all this chaos, the shocking human element remained. Imagine the emotional toll on TeyanaTaylor, betrayed by her husband, her closest friend, and even the networks she trusted to protect her public image. Every intimate detail of her personal and professional life had been weaponized against her. Yet, with NikkiTaylor's expose and her mother's courageous intervention, Teyana emerged as more than a victim. She became a symbol of truth, resilience, and accountability in a world where trust is a rare commodity. The scandal also triggered wider industry discussions. Executives and producers were forced to reconsider ethical guidelines, media manipulation strategies, and contractual transparency. Behind-the-scenes power plays, once hidden from public view, were now exposed, sparking debates over governance, celebrity rights, and the consequences of insider exploitation. Experts weighed in, suggesting systemic reforms to prevent such betrayals from happening to other high-profile figures. By now, the consequences for the alleged conspirators were mounting. Speculation about resignations, financial audits, and legal probes circulated. Some insiders reportedly faced internal investigations from networks and production companies, while financial regulators were rumored to be examining offshore accounts and suspicious transfers. The combination of public outrage, media scrutiny, and legal pressure created a perfect storm, leaving the alleged perpetrators scrambling for cover while TeyanaTaylor's team strategically rebuilt her empire. Perhaps the most dramatic twist came from the public's perception of power and influence. The scandal revealed that fame and fortune are only as secure as the loyalty of those around you. NikkiTaylor's bombshells not only exposed the betrayal, but also highlighted the intricate network of media collusion and calculated manipulation that allowed such a scheme to operate undetected for so long. Fans and observers were left asking, how many other celebrity empires are secretly under siege? And who decides which narratives the public sees? And yet through every revelation, every leak, every public debate, TeyanaTaylor's resilience shone through. She reclaimed her voice, her image, and her narrative, turning what could have been a career-ending betrayal into a story of empowerment and justice. NikkiTaylor's expose, combined with the mother's whistleblowing, created an unstoppable chain reaction, forcing insiders to face the consequences of their greed and deception. In the end, this isn't just a story about one celebrity or one betrayal. It's a story about power, trust, and accountability. It's about exposing the hidden networks that manipulate public perception, exploiting those who dare to trust. And it's about a woman who, despite facing betrayal from those closest to her, turned the tables and emerged stronger, exposing an entire system built on lies, greed, and manipulation. TeyanaTaylor now stands as a symbol of resilience and truth. Her empire, once threatened by hidden agendas and corrupt insiders, is slowly reclaiming its position. The guilty are being confronted legally, publicly, and in the court of social opinion. And NikkiTaylor, through courage and investigative skill, has forced the industry to face uncomfortable truths it would rather keep buried. The fallout continues, the consequences unfold, and the story sparks global discussions on celebrity, media ethics, and the fine line between public entertainment and private exploitation. Fans, journalists, and industry insiders alike are watching every move, analyzing every leak, and asking the same question. When the world's most trusted figures betray you, who can you really trust?